Hey guys, I wanted to share my journey with the starting strength method. I've been doing their program for the last 1 month and I've been following their novice linear progression. I hired an online coach, certified starting strength online coach, and he has been helping me throughout this 1 month. So here is my journey. So my body weight was about 156 pounds and my physique looks something like this. So I'm skinny fat, as you could see, big decent belly, uh, good enough arms, skinnier legs, and from the side it looks better. Like, but still I have like a skinny fat physique. But really, the main goal here was of this program was to improve the numbers. So with this physique, my numbers were around so before this is all before I started the program. So the bench press was 45 kilos for 10 reps. Uh, Deadlift was 50 kilos for 10 reps. Squat was 40 kilos for 10 reps. So these were like some of the numbers I had. If I were to tell these numbers in pounds, it would be about 90 pounds squat, 100-pound bench press, and 110 pounds deadlift. So at the end of 1 month, I my current body weight is about 161 pounds, or if like I gained about 5 pounds in body weight. So if I were to convert that to kilos, my body weight increased by 2.5 kilos. At 161 pound, this is my current physique. So I think I gained decent amount of belly, but at the same time, I think my legs look a bit bigger. I cannot really tell the much difference in my upper body, my chest, my arms do look the same in the photo, but maybe a slight difference. I think there is slight, like decent noticeable difference in the legs, very slightly in the arms, but my belly does look a bit bigger. Um, I think there is my physique, and I think the bigger thing is the actual numbers in itself. So like the numbers did went up. So like this is me. So I was doing 40 kilos for 5 reps when I first started, and right now I'm able to do 55 kilos for 5 reps for squats. Squats is probably by far the most challenging exercise, and in case of a bench press, I started at 42.5 kilos for 5 reps, and now I'm able to do 48.5 kilos for 5 reps. Bench press was kind of like a slower progression. I found it a bit more challenging. So my coach made me do a bit of a slower progression, made me repeat the same weight in 2 workouts. So there is a small progression for upper body like bench and press, but in case of a deadlift, I started at 45 kilos for 5 reps. And towards the end of the NLP, then novice linear progression, I was incrementing by 2.5 kilos. So I was, for the last week, I've been putting 5 pounds to the barbell in every workout. So right now, my deadlift is about 67.5 kilos for 3 reps. And same to talk about overhead press in the context, I was able to do 22.5 kilos for 5 reps. So like an empty barbell with like really small weight. And right now is 27.5 kilos for 5 reps for the press, overhead press. So these are the numbers, they have been going up. And now I also want to talk about my own personal review of it. So overall, I think I've gotten a little bit bigger. My arms feel, I could tell like just slightly, I feel slightly bigger. My mom also did pointed that out that I've gained a little bit of muscle mass. But these numbers I think are kind of still close to my 1 rep max. So before I started the program, my the 1 rep max was here, and now that after 1 month of program, my 1 rep max might be slightly above. So I think the main thing to look forward to now would be the second month or the third month. So I'll probably do a third month review of the starting strength novice linear progression, or how the things go. So the third one is gonna be the more critical point to give an honest opinion on it. That said, there is one key important thing I want to mention, or maybe two. So the first one would be like in every workout, I would feel like this set was or this workout was quite challenging, and I should probably repeat the same weight in the next workout. But I would increase the weight anyway, and the amount of effort it would take to do workout on Monday would be the same amount of effort on Wednesday. But I would be doing the Wednesday's workout with more weight, more load on the bar. So I think that was a quite an eye-opening observation, because every workout I feel like I might need to repeat the same weight, but I ended up not needing to repeat that weight. And the second really important thing I want to mention is I don't have lower back pain. Like when I was doing squats before or deadlift, like my lower back would get destroyed. But ever since I started doing the low bar squats, 5 rep sets for the range, I no longer feel the lower back pain, and I really don't know what the reason is behind it. Maybe it's like the I'm using my hips more. Maybe it's the hip drive of low bar squats. Maybe it's the I don't know. Maybe better form or lower reps. I don't know the reason, but I no longer have a lower back pain. So those were the two key observations, and I would be really curious, and I'm would be really interested in seeing what the results would be at the end of 3 months. Ideally, if I could continue this novice linear progression, there would be a noticeable changes in the body weight, in these strength numbers, and also the overall physique too. So looking forward to that. I'll keep you guys updated. Subscribe to my channel if you want to follow along. Peace.